Welcome to another episode of Aaron Assembles. Today, leg day. I figured on today's episode, instead of just getting straight to cutting the paper, gluing my fingers to paper, and gluing my fingers together, that I would show you guys exactly what it is that happens on my computer while I do this. So I have this program called Pepakura Designer where it takes this here 3D object, which is the leg of the Power Armor frame from Fallout 4, and turns it into pieces of paper on this side. Many pieces of paper, 93 to be exact, and turns them into flat, printable objects like this one here. And then you just print out that object, and they have different designated lines like this one here, which is a valley fold, and this one here, which is a mountain fold. Pretty self-explanatory, and then you just glue the tabs together. And that's that. And then you make a 3D object. So I figured I'd just show you guys pretty much how this works, what you do, and this is a pretty simple piece, so it's only one piece. So I'll just show you guys a kind of an up-close of how I do it. So you pretty much just start by going around scoring all these fold marks, which are just all these dotted lines. And you just gently run right over them. Try and follow them as straight as possible. I'm not perfect, so occasionally I'll veer off, but that's okay. They don't have to be 100% perfect. The straighter they are, the better the folds, but this isn't finished product, so not a big deal if you don't follow it exactly. And then everywhere that's just a solid line here, you just want to actually cut through. That's pretty much it for the cutting part. Then you just take the piece out. And then, like I had said before, there's a couple different types of folds. You can see this one right here. That's a mountain fold. So you'll just fold it so it looks like a mountain. Pretty simple. See, mountain fold. And then you got one right here you can kind of see. It's a little harder to see because of the score mark now, but there's a dash and a dot in there. So any dash dot lines, those are valley folds, so you fold it just like a valley pretty much. And then you'll just repeat for all your folds. Whatever line it is indicates what kind of fold it is. And then you'll just take some super glue. This is my glue of choice. It's Harbor Freight super glue, actually. Dries pretty much instantly. It's the best stuff I've actually used, and you get a 10-pack for $3 versus Gorilla Glue or something, which is like $5. But then you just push it together and it's already dry. So then you just repeat for all your tabs. You don't need too much glue, just enough to hold the tab on. And then just make sure you don't glue any of your fingers or anything to the paper, or glue your fingers together. And the key of this is just to line up center of each number with center of each number. So see, 1237 goes with 1237. And they're pretty much lined up right in the middle. And you just keep going around. And in the off chance that you do start to glue your finger to the paper, the best thing I find is just, if your finger's like this, just give it a little twist. Twist and pull. Because I've definitely had my fair share of gluing my fingers to the paper. Once you're all glued up, you should have yourself a 3D part. See, all nice and finished up. Make sure your edges are bent nicely, and that's it. So that's all for today's episode. Got a couple of parts done with you guys today. Got this little guy done here. Have no idea what it is, but built it because it's part of it, so it needs to be done. And then got this part right here, which is the knee. So that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time on Aaron Assembles.